Okay, gonna take some long shots with the 31 grain approximators today. We got my impact, and you know how I roll off the rocks. So these are my shooting benches. This is the kind of stuff that I'm shooting off in all my videos. And that's what we got here. We got lava tubes, we got our workbench. And that's how I roll on this channel. So when you guys aren't seeing these perfect little pristine groups, we're just firing stuff off here in the jungle and in the rocks. And in that direction right there, that is 160 yards, and I have targets strewn in between. And so we're gonna sit on that little rock right there, and we're gonna take this impact and send it 160 yards downrange with 31 grain approximator slugs. Enjoy the show. OG approximator slug. Get the chronograph on, shooting them at 1,040 feet per second. This is a 31.2 grain precision slug. And we're gonna shoot some lemons at varying distances. All right, so you guys are live on the scope cam now, and try and get you zoomed in here as best we can. 29 yards. This would be a pretty typical kind of pest control hunting shot here. Oh, first shot a little slow. All right, next one. Focus in. 43 yards. Wonder if we popped off the reg. Yeah, I popped off the reg. Well, not too shabby. Still got him, even though I popped off the reg. All right, so we'll get a new air bottle on this bad boy, and we're back. Helps if you have air in your gun. Should be shooting 1,040 right now. It's no, that's 111. Let's call Mr. Rabbit 106. Alright, let's see if we can get her on the ground again.
1,040.
Alright, we are out of slugs. Just wanted to have fun at a few varying distances there. And yeah, so we smoked that lemon twice at 106 yards. 31 grain slugs, popped it like a zit. 160 going in. That's about as far as we can go and still see the crosshair. The last two shots were those two hits right there. The first shot was the one that was a little low. That was also my first shot, so that would make sense. The second one is dead nuts in the middle. And this is with the 31.2 precision approximator with a 0.125 BC. We are shooting them 1,038 feet per second. That one was just a tiny bit low. I bet this one jumps right back to the center again. Oh, it's our first miss. These are my hunting slugs. You guys saw the other video where I was popping the lemons with them, Maybe you've seen a couple of those mongoose shots where there's one, I have a short. If you guys haven't seen it, I can link to it. I have a short and I just caught one of those mongoose and just pink missed him. Pink missed him with an air gun. That's pretty bad to the bone. So once again, this video, I was shooting my FX Impact 700 millimeter with a stock liner. These 31s are killer in the stock liner, and you don't have to shoot them at no 980 feet per second sissy shit. You can shoot these things like up towards them match grade rimfire speeds. My Impact doesn't have as much power as my Maverick, and I shoot them in my Impact roughly 1,038 feet per second we got today. And in my Maverick, I did a little bit of accuracy testing in transparency. Most of the time I don't shoot these kind of distances. I'm in this jungle environment thing here. This is kind of a cleared out section of it, right? Most, if not all of my shots are between 9 and 50 yards. So I turn these things up to basically 1,095 feet per second, just so that they are not supersonic. And I shoot them out of my Maverick, and they're putting, I think, 84 foot-pounds. Maybe it's not quite that much. Don't quote me on that part. They're pretty damn accurate at 50 yards. You know, I can stack them on top of each other sometimes. Tried to relay it to you guys. Don't really care about precision. I need them to hit hard, and I need them to hit on target. These mongoose we got, man, if you're trying to stop them in place, you got to put like, I don't even know. I swear I've shot them a lot with like 55 foot-pounds and they still run off. It seems like I got to put like at least 65 to 70 foot-pounds on these things to stop them in place. And even then, it doesn't a lot of time. You like got to like blow them in half.
I spotted this mongoose. They said, shoot it. It kills all of our chickens. So I did.
Fixing out all the way.
Dude, this thing's ridiculously tough. I gave him 3 or 4 40 grainers, and he took it like, I hit him, he turned around the road and stood up at me like, what's up now? But dude, what a gnarly little animal. Look at that.
It's tough.
They're still running off. I haven't taken shots like this, really. This is not what I do. So if you're hunting, especially at close distances, you can crank the hell out of these things, and a lot of slugs you can't do that. I think the fastest that I could get out of JSB knockouts wasn't that fast. I mean, maybe you can if you got a longer barrel, but I'm using the 700, and I want to think that they didn't like to be over like 10-15. And I know that a lot of the YouTube guys, they shoot the H&Ns and the JSBs in that like 980 to 1,005 range. So I'm getting a lot more. We're talking 80, 90 feet per second more out of these things with accuracy. They're using slug barrels. I was shooting them originally in my slug barrel at 1,105, and that's all the faster that I could get them to go. They'll probably go faster than that. The other guy that's shooting them, he doesn't shoot these 31s that much, I don't think, but he's shooting the 36s, 38s, 40s that you guys can't get yet. He's shooting those in the 1150s. So like these are kind of like rimfire ammo. So if you're doing some hunting, you can kill with these things. Once again, you're seeing my conditions. So if you have better conditions than this and you're shooting on a bench, you can probably expect better results than what you're seeing from me here. I'm not paid. They send me free slugs to test, and I'm just showing you what they do. They're rocking and rolling. This is the kind of stuff that I hunt from, and as a matter of fact, this is luxury for me, sitting on those rocks. A lot of time I'm just laying in this dirt right here in the grass, getting bit by fire ants while I'm taking shots. Check them out. Links down below. Buy them, don't buy them, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just showing them to you. And personally, I like the performance, and I like that I can shoot them really fast. And you can shoot them fast, you can hit really hard, and if you shoot them faster, you can get better expansion. One thing I will say in transparency is if you're hitting bone and stuff with them, they don't expand well. So if you, I got a mongoose the other day, and I shot, and it rotated right when I shot, and I hit the front shoulder bone. punched right through him out the other side. Perfect heart shot, but it punched right through him and just ripped a tiny little hole. Front shoulder. Heart shot. Pass through. And I was looking, and I'm trying to, you know, give feedback and results on the hits. And I was like, man, I don't even think it exited, because I thought it was just the entrance hole. And it did. When it hit the bone, it just cut right through them. When you hit the soft tissue, they blow like a nickel-sized hole as an entry.
1,000.
Gnarly. Then they'll rip a little hole on the way out, and it's just decimating. But if you hit bone first, it like clogs the tip and it penetrates. So if you're shooting stuff in the head, like let's say you were shooting hogs with these things, you can probably expect them, you know, if you're hitting any kind of bone or something in here, you can probably expect them to punch right through, which is the results that I've had. I did get some entry wounds. For the most part, when you hit something hard, they don't expand, which gives you penetration. And that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you want penetration. You want a bleeder. Air guns, you know, they're not dumping a whole lot of energy on there. I mean, comparatively to other air guns, I'm dumping lots of energy, but even compared to a rimfire, you know, where you would be in that 128 foot-pound range, these aren't doing that. These are, you know, basically 80 foot-pounds. So sometimes penetration's not bad. You do want energy on target, so that's why I say if you hit the soft stuff, it's dumping more energy on target. But if you're hitting harder stuff, it's punching through. So that's kind of what I'm digging about them, actually. I don't like hits that are running off. I don't like that. I want stuff to drop. Anyway, very, very long-winded, but I hope you guys enjoy it. It's probably like 25 minutes long. I'll try and edit it down. But thanks for watching. Take care.